Hi everyone, and welcome to your January quote, tip, and technique. So I have to be honest, I have redone this video a few times based on what's been going on locally, what's been going on globally, and today I thought I am just going to do it. And so we're going to get right into this. So first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to click on the video and visit with me here. This is something that I like to do on a monthly basis and will continue on throughout 2021. So my quote for today, and again, my quote has changed as well, based on, again, things going on in the last little bit. But I am going to come back to one that kind of sat with me. And the phrase or the wording that goes often with the new year is out with the old, in with the new. And so what I'm suggesting is that we change that quote for this year and say, in with the old, out with the new. Now, I know that that might sound, let's say, a little backwards as opposed to forward, but I am suggesting that this concept of the new normal is something perhaps that maybe we don't have to totally embrace. Now, absolutely, there have been some positive pandemic moments, and that's what I like to call them. And many of you emailed me after the after the November email to share some of those positive pandemic moments around more family time and enjoying the simpler times, and even things like washing our hands more. So absolutely embracing some of these that will come forward into our new normal. But what I am suggesting is that perhaps we look forward to bringing in some of our old habits, such as spending time with family and friends and holiday time and hugs and being able to go into stores without masking up. So this is something that I will welcome into 2021 as bringing the old into the new year. So again, my quote is welcoming as we go into 2021, that we welcome in the old and let go of some of the new normals. So with, again, a little bit of curiosity and some fun with that, because if there's anything that we can do moving into 2021, it is to take these opportunities to lighten things up a little bit. So that's my quote. So as I move into my suggested technique for January, in the new year, we very often talk about New Year's resolutions, and we make larger goals around being healthier, eating better, getting more organized, all of these things, again, which absolutely fantastic. But what happens sometimes is the goals are so big that we become demotivated quite quickly when we're not achieving our goals. So tiny steps, small steps, little things on a daily basis that bring the bigger results. So one of the challenges that I gave out to one of my Facebook groups in our women's wellness community was to look at little 1-minute challenges, even just for the month of January. So whenever you're watching this, whatever day you're watching this, whether it's over the weekend or coming into next week, that's the day you start with a 1-minute challenge. So that 1-minute challenge could be 30 seconds standing on one leg, 30 seconds standing on the other leg while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, while you are, again, always safety first, while you are doing something else. I actually fill my water glass up at the fridge. I stand on one leg. So that is habit stacking, and I'm going to come back to that in a moment. but it is the 1 minute challenge. And I'm going to say less than a minute for sure. It could be wall push-ups for a minute. It could be plank. It could be squats. And very often we give up on these because we think, oh, what's a minute going to do? And how is this going to change my day if I spend a minute just emptying a drawer in the kitchen, for example? But it's actually not that particular 1 minute. It's the accumulation of that minute over the course of a number of days. And I'm going to suggest by the end of January, I know 21 days comes up quite often and you can absolutely go with that. But I am suggesting to even bring it to the end of January and notice, but be very mindful about, okay, so how are you feeling with your balance when you started on day one? Okay, how did that drawer look on day one? And then at the very last day of January, you come back and you notice. Now, and then you savor and you celebrate. And then you can move into another 1 minute. So these 1 minute small wins and small successes are what motivate us to our larger goals and our larger resolutions. Now, how we can take that from our technique to a tip is I'd like you to notice in your day, where are the opportunities to be able to do this? Where are the opportunities to be able to stack this 1 minute onto something else that you do, like brushing your teeth, like what happens at breakfast, lunch, dinner. There are key times or key anchor times in your day that you can anchor this 1 minute, because the bottom line is we forget, no question. And when we miss one day, we very often say, okay, that's it, or I'll start next week, so it's great to start again. But what I'm suggesting is that if you do forget and you miss one day, absolutely start the next day, no question, because we're just going till the end of January for this one in particular. So your tip is to notice during the day, where can you habit stack these 1 minutes? Where are your anchor opportunities during the day that you are already doing something and it already happens every single day? Okay, so quote, in with the old, out with the new. Technique is you are going to look at a 1 minute challenge till the end of January. Tip is to notice those opportunities in the day when you're able to do those 1 minute challenges and celebrate. So I hope you have fun with those. I'm also going to mention, actually, because I am, as you know, a habit and routine, a little bit obsessed with the concept of habits and routines. So I will be starting my next Fit, Fearless, and Fabulous Habit Challenge on Monday, January the 18th. And it will run for the winter months. So I'm really excited, actually, about supporting whoever wants to be part of this program through the next 3 months, which actually brings us to the beginning of April. It's a wonderful way to spend the winter. Very easy peasy. Email into your email inbox on Mondays with a Fit, Fearless, and Fabulous challenge that you keep track of during the week. It's all on your own time for sure. And I have a wonderful group of people who are joining in from previous habit challenges that I have done, and I'm so excited about that as well. So again, there is a link at the very bottom of this email. You can email me as well if you have questions about what is this all about. Again, we're not starting till the 18th, so there's lots of time to be able to ask me questions as well if you are interested. I can even show you a challenge sheet from previous challenges so that you have an idea of what we're up to. And finally, everybody, for those of you that are here locally, I am so looking forward to being back with you at some point at Studio North doing our yoga and Pilates classes. And I'm very optimistic about that as well. So and that is, again, bringing the old, what we used to do, into the new. So I wish you a very happy new year, everybody, and I look forward to receiving again your emails, your questions, and your comments. And the next time I see you on this video, we will be in February. Bye for now.